Welcome to Paul and Barbie's Backyard Garden. We're going to plant a second round of carrots today. We normally plant our carrots in October in this zone, 9A, Northwest Florida. But we're going to see if we can't squeeze in a second planting of them. I had some extra seed. We got an extra raised bed that's free, not doing anything. Got the soil all ready to go. So we're going to get them planted and see how they do. Right, we got 3 varieties left over from the fall planting, Purple Haze, Yellow Bunch, and Ruby Pack. We just kind of make these furrows about a ½ inch deep. I've got them spaced, I'm not measuring, about 4 inches apart. All right, you can see how I got all those planted, the little white dots in the rows there. Some of them I might have double planted a few. That's fine. We can thin them if we need to later. Usually they'll just kind of push each other out of the way when they're growing. They'll be okay. All right, what we're going to do now, we've got some potting mix over here. And what you want to do is lightly cover your seeds up. You can see this row right here. You just want to lightly cover them. Some more potting mix. Make sure you got all your seeds covered. And then we're going to kind of just pat down lightly so we can get good seed to soil contact for germination. And that is it. And I'm going to finish up all these rows and then we'll just lightly water them in. All right, I've got her tags labeled there. Did that without my glasses. There's no telling what that looks like now. I probably can't even read it myself. But anyway, now we want to water things in lightly. And when I say lightly, I mean lightly. We actually had a good rain yesterday, so this soil was pretty saturated, but we do have some dry soil, so we're just going to put just a little bit of water on top. Just want to lightly water it in. And after you start your seeds, or excuse me, sow your seeds, they're going to take anywhere from 10 to maybe even 14 days to germinate. And these pelleted seeds take a little bit longer. And you do not want to let your soil dry out, so you need to make sure your soil stays moist. That means coming out and watering a couple of times, maybe even 3 times a day. That's what you have to do. Now you can cover the soil up with either a board or some cardboard until they germinate, but you need to check it daily. And as soon as they germinate and they break the surface, the vegetation part, then you need to remove the board or cardboard. I personally don't do it that way. The way I'm doing it, I've had success with germination, so this is how I do it. That's going to be it for planting carrots. It's actually pretty simple. They're really easy to grow. The hardest part is just getting them to germinate. You kind of have to baby them the first couple of weeks, but once they get established and they start growing, hit them with some fish emulsion about every 4 or 5 weeks, which is a organic nitrogen fertilizer, and just let them do their thing, and they'll give you some carrots in about 12 weeks. Let's harvest a few carrots. Let me show you what they look like after overwintering them. This is a Yellow Bunch variety. Get a purple one out of here. There's a Purple Haze. There's another Purple Haze. pack. I'll get another ruby pack out of here. And there's another ruby pack.